I'm back with a very glowy skin tutorial. And as you know, I love halo eyes, but today I'm doing a little reverse halo, which I've been doing a lot. So if you want to know everything, keep on watching. So I'm gonna start by priming my face, and ordinarily I just apply a really glowy primer for a glowy tutorial, but my skin has been breaking out like crazy. Coverage tutorials tend to be very matte, and I've done one before with my minimal makeup, and you can see that here. But I've kind of grown tired of always being matte, and sometimes I want a little glow, especially because my skin is so dehydrated that the matte by the end of the day just becomes really cakey and flaky. So I've been trying the more glowy approach with heavy concealer just on the parts that need it. My primer is going to be a Korean one, and then it's by Dr. Jart Plus. It's the Cicapair Recover. It's kind of a greenish paste. One of those textures where it's just, when you spread it, it just looks like skin color. So and you can see that this already has evened out a little bit of the brightness. Of course, there's still a lot of it still maintains that skin glowy. And using the Becca Shimmering Perfector in the shade Opal. I'm just gonna apply this on my cheekbones, which are thankfully breakout free. Forehead, gladly also breakout free. And now I'm gonna use the star of this tutorial, and they actually sponsored this video. So disclosure alert, I have been compensated to do a review on this. I didn't sign any contracts, so this is honestly my honest opinion on it. I freaking love this. This is the Age 20s Essence Covered Packed, and this is the number 21, which is this fairy shade, of course. This is described as a foundation packed with essence. When you start digging into it, drops of essence start appearing. And that will just make your foundation, skin, and overall finish more glowy. But it will also keep your skin very hydrated during the day because it has a lot of essence in it. This shade is actually really perfect for me. If you're really fair, you've hit a really good one. Like, honestly, I'm so impressed with this. I know you guys are probably thinking this is like an ad kind of thing, but it's not. I mean, sometimes I am paid to review things, but I only work with brands and products that I'm really excited about. I don't want to lie to you guys, because you guys are my rocks. Even though it's a very, very glowy foundation that you can see that it is. Look at the coverage. I'm honestly, like, obviously it's not really high coverage, but I'm honestly very impressed with this. I won't need that much concealer going in. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up. And we're done with our base. If you want to get this foundation by Age 20, the link is in the description box. And actually all the links are in the description box as well. And this has 2 shades. This is the lightest one. And these come with 2 refill packs. I've been using it religiously every day, but this is how it works. Then they give you an extra one of these. And I'm using my trustworthy, also Korean, red concealer by Medicube. Again, this comes in 2 shades, the same shades 21 and 23. If you're very fair and you have acne, this is so good. Before I blend anything out, I just let that set in a little just so the coverage is at the maximum point. Today I'm using a new one on the channel. It's the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. This is one of those concealers that only works if you have really, really hydrated under eye areas. Otherwise, it can go a little patchy, and this is their lightest shade. I wish they had a shade that went a little bit lighter. It says it's luminous. It isn't that much luminous compared to the By Terry. The By Terry is much more luminous, I'd say, and also lighter in shade. And now the concealer kind of just set in a little bit. I'm just gonna very gently blend it in. Gross texture always, but very high coverage. This is so glowy that even through the powder you're gonna see a little bit of glow. So again, I'm using By Terry's Hydra Power. On my breakouts especially, I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender just because I don't want to drag out the brush in there, so I don't want to like remove coverage. So I'm just gonna go like very lightly, like this. See how the skin still is very glowy, but tamed. I'm gonna go into the Hourglass Ambient palette and just give me a little bit of bronze and glow on the outer areas. And this is a powder that has a lot of glow, so it's just really 2-in-1. I'm gonna start by applying this Excess Shimmer Max Factor Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Copper, which isn't really that copper. Crease shade with Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie, just so everything is more easily blended. And I'm gonna go into this little orangey eyeshadow, which is Aretha Orange from the Shrangi-La Sleek Palette. The beauty about like halo eyes and everything, especially the way I like to do them and I like to see them, is that they can be really truly messy. So this is kind of foolproof, to be honest. And now I'm gonna use Inglot's pigment in 115. Very subtly create a little light. Just gonna go into my ColourPop Flexitarian and do a little bit of lighting on the inner and outer corners. Now just a touch of 118, just in the inner corner. Time for brows with Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Tinted Gel. This is nearing an end, so I really need a new one. And I don't know where my telescopic mascara is. So I'm using Zoeva's Graphic Lash Mascara, which is good. It's just not telescopic good. We're moving to the back a little. Loving this look, to be honest. So in love. And I'm gonna keep using my ColourPop Flexitarian as my highlighter. I'm gonna do it first with a brush. So with a brush, this does apply very lightly, so if you're afraid that it might be too... With a brush, this is actually a pretty vanilla. And then with my finger, I'm just gonna do Cupid's bow and just go over my cheekbones a little. Going into my beautiful Nabla palette, I'm gonna go with this blush right here, which is called Hey Honey. Honey Me Up. As a final step, I'm going to use a really nude lipstick, very creamy. It's a Grace lipstick from Hourglass, and it's just very creamy. And a little spray with my MAC Fix Plus, and we're ready to go! Why so loud? This is the final look. Check how glowy it is. And it's not like glowy highlighter, it's within glow because of the foundation. And that's it, guys. If you like this video and tutorial, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. I'm Raquel SMX across everything. All the details are down below in the description box as well, and all the links to the products I talked about also in the description box. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!